Welcome to another edition of the Sports War. And we are back. We got the full crew in the house. That is what it's all about. The Yankees, out of any team in the league, are the best equipped to handle a blow like this.
I think there is a higher power at play here. He's due law of averages. That dude is the ultimate scrub. It's trash. Yeah. Every person you have in there is fucking trash.
Next game, you're going to see a big performance. You can see it in the end of the game, and I'm just totally stoked and excited for this.
And we are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sports Port here on a Monday. Barnes and Tony once again. What's going on, brother?
Not much, dude. I mean, it certainly is a Monday, dude. Happy to be here. Great weekend of sports, dude, honestly. Knicks, Golden Knights, dude. I actually probably didn't watch a lot of baseball for the first time in a long time, honestly. Just because of, the finals going on in the NBA and the NHL. So, yeah, dude, honestly, great weekend for sports. Stoked, dude. How about you? How are you doing?
Yeah, no, great time. On Saturday, just the rain out was a bummer. Rescheduled to August. So obviously that's not what you want. But with that aside, Dominic's, Max, Billy's. We came back and actually caught the end. Of that Golden Knights game, and then it was a put that on, dude, as we watched. That ESPN 30 for 30, the June 17th, 94. Have you watched that one with Matt?
The parade.
The Rangers.
OJ.
Yes.
And the finals. Oh, the Eastern Conference Finals, right? With the
NBA Finals.
Oh,
NBA
it was
finals.
NBA Finals.
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude. Yeah, that was a good doc, dude.
Yeah.
The news, they didn't know what to do. What do we show, dude?
So, we watched that, and yeah, great to meet Max, and we were at Billy's. I want to say, because we had stopped in thinking, okay, we'll just go in real quick, and then we're gonna go into the game, and then obviously the game gets canceled. But we must have been in there from 6:30 to 10. Honestly, it was a long. Dude. I mean, we went out. We were gonna go somewhere else, but just Billy's was the best. A little packed, obviously, but yeah, that's why these weather people, you can't rely on them, because there was nothing that indicated all week really that the game would have been postponed. So that was tough. But we'll be back, and Dominic's was outstanding. The calamari, meatballs, and the antipasta start.
House cap?
The espresso martini. No wine this time. It was a little rough last time.
Okay, all right. How many espresso martinis are we talking? Like 2 or 3?
2.
There we go. That's good. No Baileys.
They didn't ask.
Well, they didn't ask.
I don't know.
Oh. Don't know. don't know.
I'm just bad with that stuff. I don't know. I'm trying to think.
Well, I mean, if there's Baileys in it, it's going to be creamy looking.
Yeah, I guess there's got to be Baileys. Yeah, because it would be more bitter if there's no Baileys. I like with Baileys in it.
I don't do that.
Ridiculous.
Baileys,
it tastes so much better.
I don't know, man.
It's definitely a little bitter without the Baileys. I have to say, not as sweet.
No, yeah, you're not wrong there. You're not wrong there.
But they put some nice cinnamon in it. That was good. And then for the dinner, I had the penny vodka with shrimp. That was outstanding. So Dominic's really, by far, I would say, the best at Arthur Ave.
The shrimp is a good call, dude.
Yeah.
That's nice.
A little lighter than the sausage,
Exactly. Nice mix up, dude.
Yeah.
And shrimp is always good. That's awesome. I'm glad it was a good time.
And I'm surprised Ernie's here. I thought he was Josh B was indicating they would be at the range, or maybe some.
Oh, really, dude?
Or maybe a quick 9
on a Monday.
I don't know how they were able to put that there. Maybe they weren't. But I'm sure Ernie will tell us if Josh B is on the course.
So wait, there
somewhere.
So then, like, Josh is playing hooky.
He might be, dude. He might be. But boy, I have to tell you too, just with like the long nights and stuff. I just feel like, I got some. My birthday's next week.
19th?
34.
Wow, dude.
I guess I just don't recover like I used to. I have to say, yesterday was rough, and I went to. Well, actually, yeah. What am I talking about? I did go to bed late. But either
what time
way,
did you go to bed?
Oh, it must have been like 1:30. Like
What the hell? I thought you said you were chilling, relaxed.
No.
Oh.
No, yeah, I'm saying before.
Okay.
2 nights ago.
Oh wow, dude. So long recovery then.
Yeah, no. I think I'm okay. I'm okay now. I think. Honestly,
I don't know.
I don't know.
Whoa.
I don't know. I know you had a big pint. I saw there. Was that last night?
Yeah, dude. Oh my God. You want to talk about no sleep? We had a gig in the city.
Saw that. Yeah.
Comedy show we were filming, which was dope. That was awesome.
I don't like any comedian.
I don't like any comedians, dude. Yeah, you wouldn't have enjoyed it, but
Definitely not.
But no, it was nice, good, funny, awesome,
you guys
great
enjoyed
job.
it,
No, yeah, it was great. Good shoot too. Everything, nothing went crazy wrong. There was no like curveballs or anything. It went pretty smooth. And then of course, Renee and I were in the city, so we were like, hey, like we should get a drink afterwards. So we went to a couple bars. We went to this one called the Red Lion. That's where you saw the pint of Guinness, dude.
Okay.
Oh my God, so good. And then we went to some other bar. I got a couple drinks, nothing crazy because it was Sunday night. And obviously I was driving home from the city, so just a few beers, dude, and then stopped for some pizza. Joe's on Broadway.
There you go. Who's this? Is it
Who
Chief?
is this? No,
Max?
dude. Yeah, dude.
He's back. Max is back.
I'm actually interested to hear, Mac's perspective here. And,
Yeah.
like, meeting you guys and stuff. So just stand by 1 second. But dude, first of all, pizza obviously delicious, pepperoni in a plain slice, but didn't get back till like 3 o'clock in the morning.
You actually seem pretty good. Honestly.
Yeah, I think it's like one of those times where it's like you're so overtired that it's like kind of does it.
And then later you're gonna fall asleep in that chair.
Yeah, dude, exactly.
Max, what's going on, brother?
Dude.
What's up? How's everyone doing?
How's it going, man?
Surviving.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just surviving. We survived on Saturday. We had a really fun time. We went to Phillies and
yeah, no, great
really
time,
fun.
Max. Great meeting you. But boy, that rain out. I mean, I have to say, usually I'm on top of things, and I knew a system could come in, but I did not anticipate there being a full rain out. That was kind of nuts.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty nuts too. And then I thought they could have played later, but we wouldn't have gotten home till like probably 2 or 3 a.m.
Yeah, which as I'm talking about, probably wouldn't have been the best thing for me. And we'll be back in August. But you're just there. You want to play the game, and I think we definitely would have won. But we win yesterday, so technically a split. And I guess the good thing is though the rescheduled game, Judge should be back for that one. So I guess that plays in our favor.
Yeah, I think it definitely plays in our favor. We probably will see Judge by then.
Yeah,
so that'll definitely be more worth watching.
But yeah, dude, Billy's was insane, huh?
Oh, it was awesome. Probably my favorite sports bar, and now it might be.
Yeah, no, it's really everybody who goes there. I always say, always leaves, with a positive impression of
How
the place.
could you not, dude?
And they must make a killing over there. What they charge for drinks, all the people that come. You just see cases and cases of beverages lying around. I mean, they really must make a small fortune.
Especially
there.
on a postponed game too, I'm sure. If everyone's hanging around.
No, that's what literally
like,
everybody
God.
did. That's what literally everybody did.
Yep.
And but yeah, no, that was good. You guys got the shirt. So what time did you guys get like at the stadium? Like how long were you inside for?
So we were at the stadium for like a good, let's say, so they didn't let us in till like 5, I think maybe 5:30.
Yeah.
So probably for like a good 2 hours or so.
Oh, okay. And what did you guys do while you were in there? Were you just chilling or
Chicken bucket?
Got food, and then we were just walking around. Me and Ace were just talking ball and stuff. So
There we go.
I'm sure there was some Knicks talk mixed in there.
I mean, naturally.
100%. Oh, 100%. I mean, there's going to be anything Knicks now with what's going on.
Yeah. No,
So-
exactly. And
What were your first impressions of Brian?
I mean, really. I mean, it's really chill. Like
you
I
go.
expected. I didn't. So
we've had so many conversations on the Discord, Tony. I mean, it's just the same thing. It's just a mere formality, Max. Mere formality,
Exactly. I was happy. I was cracking up when you guys were like doing like the what's it called, the gummies and stuff. I was cracking up.
Matthew with those funny. Gummies.
Yeah, so funny.
But
dude, that was so. You guys were like, oh my god. I think you guys were like, I don't know, it's like Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger, dude.
Oh man!
Lay out.
Speaking of Cody Bellinger, that big home run in the
Cody's
8th inning yesterday. Ends up being a 5-run 8th inning. And that was just a game that we had to have, Max. You know what I mean? Like, offense was tough to come by.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously it's Ranger Suarez. He's one of the better pitchers in the American League. But boy, was it important to get that win and kind of reset things. And that was kind of the blueprint of like what it's going to be like and what it needs to be like in order to get through this time period without Judge.
Yeah. So getting through this time period without Judge, we will be fine. I think the pitching is going to help us hold it up. Honestly, Cam, that's not on him. That one run was not on him. That was Anthony Volpe, 100%. I mean, you got to make that throw. At home, you got to make those throws. That is just. I think I might have made a better throw personally.
I agree. And I think what's good is, and it's not going to be imminent, but it'll be close enough. You're going to get, I would think within the next 2 to 3 weeks, both Stanton and Dominguez back. So I think when that happens, Spencer will be one of the guys sent down. But then I think the other will probably be Volpe, just because he's not giving you anything out there. And then having the extra outfielders, you can put, Dominguez in the outfield so Cabby could play short. Because, I mean, we know Caballero is the best shortstop for this team. I mean, that's really not a question.
That's already a given, and the defense you already know is really good at short. So I think if I'm the Yankees, like I said, most likely at the deadline, I think you should just trade Volpe. There's no value there. I don't see the value in him being on this team. I think people believe in him too much. And
nothing.
The guys, he doesn't offer nothing. He's an average hitter at best, and he's an awful defender at shortstop and has a noodle arm. So I just don't. That's. I think his best option would be playing second base for the rest of his career with that noodle arm, dude. That noodle arm is. I see some of his throws. I'm like, dude, what are you doing?
Yeah, no, I gave up on him, years ago, and it's just, I think the tough part for them, it wouldn't be tough for us, Max. It's kind of like when you cut your losses, you're at the blackjack table, it hasn't been your night. Instead of, going back to the wallet, you just walk away. And I think that's what they need to do with Volpe here is like, yes, you could have gotten Luis Castillo. Josh always mentions that. I know he's here. But it's just like, you know what? Well, you blew it. You didn't get the value for him. But you're compounding it by continuing to put him out there and potentially, lose your games. But you're fortunate that the offense came alive there, in the 8th inning. That was great. And, someone else, and I know we talked about this a little bit last week, but what about the resurgence out of Paul Goldschmidt? And I know he kind of did this last season, got off to even a better start in the first half, really tailed off in the second. But just with the Stanton injury, he's been everything you could ask for and more. I was a proponent of saying, why this is a wasted roster spot. There's no reason for him. I mean, he's got an 865 OPS. I mean, how impressive you've been with Goldschmidt? Yeah.
I've been very happy with getting Goldschmidt back on a 1-year deal. I think it's a win-win because he can hit the ball very well at any time. He could always heat up. I mean, he's a former MVP with the St. Louis Cardinals. Had a really good career with the Diamondbacks. And I'm not really surprised because he's always been really good. So it really doesn't surprise me that much. But it's great to have someone like that on your team at any time. The Mets could wish they had someone like that. No offense to
what the hell is that? Dude, what?
No, it's all right. Don't worry about it, Max. Tony's used to it. He's always taking bullets.
7 hits in his last 5 games.
I know, but yeah, and the thing is, I think with
Yeah,
I think
listen,
Tony purposely
you
did that.
badmouth the Mets, all of a sudden maybe you lose your service. I don't know, dude.
Are you still there, Max? Oh, okay, there you go.
Yeah,
there
yeah.
you go.
I'm losing signal.
Yeah.
I'm losing signal. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
we
we're
got you.
good
We got
now.
you. We
Right, I
got
think
you.
you're through the worst of it.
Yeah, I'm getting through the worst of it. I'm cutting off. I'm in traffic. Nothing new. New York. I mean, that's
Classic.
Normal.
But yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
I'm just cutting off. But yeah.
no, yeah, Goldschmidt's been great. We've really needed him, so that's been a plus. And then also Trent Grisham, really struggled for most of the year. Obviously, the numbers still don't look pretty, but if you look at it, of recent, Trent Grisham has been on fire. He had 3 hits yesterday. So it's been nice. We've needed that, as well. So, and then I am excited, though. I think Dominguez and Stanton are going to provide a big boost when they come back to the lineup too, and that's we're gonna just the sum of the parts I think will be enough because of this pitching staff to get us through this time without Judge.
100%. The pitching it can never be talked about enough. I mean, it's been unbelievable. I mean, you got a 2-headed monster in Garrett Cole and Camp. I
don't know why Tony feels the need to narrate like that. I mean,
it's tough. I'm sorry. I don't want this to happen.
No, I know. Max, you still there?
Oh, it was really bad.
Okay.
Traffic.
But no, you were saying, the pitching's been really good. And the bullpen, I think, has stepped up. There's definitely been some kerfuffles, but, just looking at yesterday, you go, 3 and, or no, 4, or no, 3, is it 3 and a third? Yeah, 3 and a third innings of, scoreless ball. I mean, that was what you needed. And Cruz and Hedrick, their ERAs are under 2. That's great. Tim Hills had the rough, he had that rough stretch. I think he's going to be fine. He got the win yesterday. And then Bednar, his ERA has been coming down as well, which is obviously what they need. And then we think about Carlos coming into the picture, whatever they decide to do at the deadline. So I think pitching wise, they'll be more than okay. And I'm looking forward to seeing Cole tonight. In Cleveland, I think he's going to bounce back after a little bit of a kerfuffle, Tony, last time out.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure, dude.
Yeah, that happens with Garrett Cole. And, Garrett Cole is a competitor. I'm not worried about Garrett Cole. That's what he does. I mean, he goes out there and competes. Same with Cam Schlittler, Cam Schlittler, I can't believe, what happened when, Red Sox fans were giving him death threats. I thought that was wild.
Yeah. Well, that's Red Sox fans for you,
I mean, I don't know who's worse, Red Sox fans or Philly fans. I don't know.
Yeah.
Phillies fans are bad.
It's pretty. I'd say Philly fans are any Philly fan base. It's just I had a bad experience with. So
yeah, no, I feel like I would agree with that. That fans in general from Philadelphia are the worst.
Yeah,
across the board.
Across the board,
Flyers fans too. Oh yeah, no, you don't want that.
And it's No, I agree. No, and I was gonna say it's nice too. It's Tampa. I think it's 3-10 since we walked them off. Aaron Judge with that homer.
Yep.
So they're percentage points ahead, but it's officially a tie at the top. And I think this week we're gonna pass them and probably build a couple game leads. So that's what we need to do. The Blue Jays have been creeping back into it. They're still 2 games under 500, so we're still 7 in front of them. So yeah, we're in a good spot, and I think it's just like with Cleveland here. Let's win tonight. You know what I mean? Instead of having to rally in these series, win the first game. That really sets the tone. To win the series, because then we got to go to Toronto before we come back home. So these are some important games coming up.
Yeah, these are very important games. I mean, we did have a good, I think 2 out of 3 against Cleveland, and you take 2 out of 3 against Toronto. And I think that's really good. And, you go home and you feel a little more confident. I think that's the way it's going to help the team. I think if you win 4 out of 6 games against those teams, I think you're good.
Yeah, definitely. I'm excited to see what Ali Sanchez has to do. You know, he came up yesterday. Austin Wells to the injured list with a cervical headache, something that you know, I haven't heard of before.
I'll be honest. I've experienced those. So
oh, really? Those are tough.
Those are no joke. Very. I'll just say they suck.
Okay. Yeah, so you know,
yeah, because I have what it's called. I have cervical vertigo, so that's like in the neck area too. So cervical means it's like headaches in the neck area. And
okay.
And they hurt.
Oh, why the heck like that? Yeah, no, I can imagine it. Maybe that's why, you know, he's been struggling this season. Who knows? But you know, Escara and Sanchez will get an opportunity here, so we'll see what they can do. But yeah, tonight you want to just see them, you know, jump over Williams, and then I think Cole set the tone.
I think the best thing to do, what the Yankees are most likely going to do is they have to get a catcher at the deadline. I think they will.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I think Ryan Jeffers is the guy they want.
Yeah, so I think they're going to monitor, you know, how he recovers from that injury. But that's somebody they definitely, you know, have circled on their list. So, you know, we'll see what they do. But yeah, it was nice to get that win yesterday. And then also, before you go, are your boys going up 3-0 tonight?
The Knicks going 3-0 tonight, I think absolutely we have the advantage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to argue the way they've been playing, and you know, the resilience after blowing that 14-point lead on Friday, and you know, just getting that stop at the end. So hard to bet against them at this point, but that'll definitely.
It's really hard to bet against the Knicks. I think it's very hard to bet against the Knicks, and not only that, the Knicks have had answers for Wemby. They play physical against him, and you could tell he just doesn't like it. I think Wemby could put on a good 30 pounds, and he'd be much better. Personally.
Yeah, definitely. So we'll see how they respond. But yeah, to me, I said, you know, winner of last game wins the series. Knicks win, so that means you know, Knicks are in the driver's seat, and I fully expect them to win tonight. But you know, we'll see what happens, and you know, I'm sure you're excited for that, and you know, for the Yankees to try to get another win here against Cleveland, and then take that outright lead over Tampa in the division. So we'll see what happens. But you know, as always, Max, we appreciate you calling in, man, and let's definitely talk soon.
Talk soon. Nixon 4.
There he is.
There you go. Peace.
So great call there by Max, and like we said, you know, great time meeting him on Saturday.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Let's get to the comments here.
Oh, yes, of course, dude. We have a few answers to some of our questions here. But first off, we have Donna Lee saying, good morning. Always first. My mother in here as well. Good morning. Says, hi, fellas. Good morning, Mom. And then there was Ernie with the year.
Matthew Ryan.
30 seconds.
Matthew Ryan live.
The fastest 30 seconds in sports talk radio.
What do you got, dude?
I agree. Nixon 4.
There we go.
They look great. Cam Schlittler is great.
Mm-hmm.
Volpe, what was Volpe doing this weekend?
He wants to get sent down. He was having a good time in Scranton before they call him up, so I think he just wants to go back down there.
I hear Scranton's very nice.
Yeah, this time of year.
Yeah,
Matthew, you know.
Yeah, I'm just amazed at just watching 3 balls down the pipeline on Friday.
Against
really,
Chapman, yeah, but that's Volpe for you. Yeah. We've seen it, you know.
Yeah, it's just infuriating. They should play Cabby, which I think they're gonna have to start playing Cabby again.
Well, it'll help. I was just saying, you know, when Dominguez comes back, because then they could just put him in left field, and Cody can play right. You know.
Yeah, and then we're gonna definitely take first place in the division.
Yes.
We're gonna definitely. The Rays look like shit.
Yeah, they're 3-10
like normal.
Their last 13 games, so yeah, we'll be good there.
And I don't fear any team in the AL East right now. I don't fear any team in the AL East.
Yeah,
they all look bad. But
Toronto
looks like a.
No, Toronto doesn't look good,
5.
but I think it is important though, Matthew. You know what I mean? Rogers center, like let's win that first game. Let's take 2 out of 3. I think despite their record under 500, it's still like you gotta win that series.
That's right.
No ands, ifs, or buts.
Yeah, you gotta win. You gotta beat the champs to be the champs. But I just think that Toronto's just back to their old ways.
Yeah.
Sucking. Their pitching is a little iffy.
Yeah.
But the Red Sox are just they're gonna be sellers.
Chapman will probably end up on Toronto or Tampa, honestly.
I think he could be back as a Yankee. I really think that they're gonna be desperate for.
There's bad blood there.
Yeah, I just think we need a closer. The Yankees need a closer.
Yeah, well, and they're gonna.
LeBron
is gonna be up soon, which is nice. He could end up being the closer.
Judge is out. I think Judge is out for 2. I'm gonna say Judge is out till September. That's my prediction. He's out till September.
Hopefully it's August. But we'll have to see.
His season's pretty much done, in my opinion. Regular season's pretty much done.
Wow.
Let's get him rested for the postseason.
Yeah, I mean, make sure he's 100%. Yeah.
Let's make a run because Judge's window is clearly closing.
Yeah.
Clearly closing.
Yep. No, that's it. Let's make a run and let's beat the Guardians.
A run. Yes, let's beat the Guardians, make a run. And then, did the Mets play this weekend at all? Did the Mets play
2 out of 3 in San Diego.
Is that like a real question?
Jordan was at the game over the weekend. Yep.
That's freaking
the
sick,
The sight lines.
Oh, my God. It's gorgeous, dude.
So, yeah,
Carson Bench.
Carson Bench.
I heard,
dude. First career triple.
Yeah, what do you got?
So, I heard that I just found out they won 2 out of 3, but, that's probably a fluke series.
You're a fluke.
Series.
Wow. Going. Back to the comments. Good call, Matthew.
That's right, dude. No. Good call, Tony. Thank you very much. And then we got John Pollock here, Mr. McGonagals, dude. Love a good walk-off. Very interesting scenario going on around there right now. But also, Ernie here, in terms of the golf, he says, dropping car off from old job and wife took off, so killed the plans, LMAO. But
Michael Range later on. So Josh would be riled for that. And he says, yo, what up, fam? Obviously sporting the Knicks colors there with the salute. And Riley Souza, asking no Red Sox questions here.
No, nothing like that. But he wants to know our thoughts on Nelly Korda.
I was actually it's funny you say that.
But also the stab with do you just cover PGA Tour?
Yeah, Nelly Korda, I always appreciate someone who dominates a sport. And, she had a little kerfuffle, I don't know, maybe before this year. But overall, she's been a legend, and it's nice to see her win these first 2 majors. But what I was saying, Riley, is me and Josh B were watching the stretch run at the Memorial on Discord together, and then we did switch over to the U.S. Women's Open and, being played at a historic venue such as Riviera. Josh B somehow hadn't heard of it, which is kind of nuts.
Interesting.
Yeah, for her to win there, that putt lipping around the hole and then in, so she didn't have to worry about the playoff.
She almost blew it, dude.
That was great. But Nelly's a legend, and I'd love to see a Nelly slam. Honestly, that'd be cool.
Yeah, no, absolutely, dude. That would be sick, dude, obviously. And then Riley says, just didn't see the title, he says, which, I mean, what do you want? I mean, you got, I gotta prioritize certain things here,
Yeah.
Everyone always has a fucking problem with the titles and the thumbnails around here. It's kind of ridiculous. And then he says that for golf fans, the switch was electric. So much golf yesterday.
Yes. In the playoff at the Memorial.
That's right. That was sick.
JT Poston, his 4th career PGA title.
Emotional.
And, I think, I might have the holes wrong, but, there was weather impacted Saturday's round. Right. So they had to finish Saturday. It's round Sunday and then play all Sunday. So he played something like 27 holes. He was scheduled, Tony, this morning to do 36 holes to qualify for the U.S. Open.
Oh, shit.
But virtue of the win at the Memorial, he is now exempt into that tournament.
Oh, there we go. Wow, good for him.
So that was big. Ryan Gerard, was already, eligible, so it wasn't as much on the line for him. But that playoff hole, the putts, the clutch shots, and JT Poston, that was good stuff there. So, right. It was a great day for golf, and I think it's just going to keep getting better because you hear more and more talks. They're talking about even shutting down mid-season, not even finishing the season out. The PIF, the funding. So,
not good.
I think more and more of these guys are going to be coming back, which is great. And the RBC Canadian Open this week, not a stacked field, but that's always a fun tournament. And then it's going to be Shinnecock next week, and that is the U.S. Open. That is going to be great. Scotty, maybe kind of back against the wall, hasn't been able to close in a while, and has a chance to hoist and put that gold medal on and, complete the career Grand Slam. Now he's been a little up and down.
Very.
Are you still thinking that he's going to do that? Or?
I don't know, man. It's kind of tough. Doesn't seem like right now. Like I want to say no, dude.
Really? So who's your pick, Aaron Rye?
What?
Back to back? No. Back-to-back majors?
No, I don't think so, dude.
Phil? No, Phil's not even playing.
Yeah, dude. I actually haven't heard about him since. What did he bow out of? PGA?
Yeah,
because of
the
family
Masters.
issues,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. No one knows what's going on with that.
Yeah, kind of actually sad,
Yeah.
But obviously, you see what happens there. I don't know, man. I mean, part of me maybe says Xander. Just because he's always in the mix there. I think you asked me a few weeks ago, and I think I was going Ludwig, but
He's never seems to close either.
dude, the putting again.
Yeah.
Shot a 75 yesterday, and it was just brutal from him. But I guess we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll have Riley on site. Maybe we can get like a nice little report from him.
Yeah.
On site, Shinnecock,
Shinnecock,
dude,
yep.
talking Nelly Corda, dude. Who she's obviously way too tall for Riley, but I guess a guy can.
Wouldn't be a
dream.
bad catch though, right?
Oh, for him, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
So we'll see what happens. But the golf. I know there's a scud there, but the Mets and the meaningless series.
Well,
maybe he
Matthew Ryan,
bet on it. He could have bet on it.
I don't even know. I have no words. No words
You
for
don't
that,
know.
dude. He's not betting. He doesn't have the
but-
balls.
But let's go to the world of Major League Baseball.
It's deep to left. It's 700. Albert Pujols.
Yep, what a play! Stop it. Yep. And Alonso cracks one. The Mets win the ball game. Out of sight.
And it works at 100 miles an hour. 14 strikeout.
Drove deep to left field. There it goes. See ya.
All right. So today's, and I'm not gonna lie, Tony, I kind of there was a kerfuffle here.
Kerfuffle?
I just I'm thinking about the games, and
you
but
want
you're
me to
thinking
do the
about
read, or-
drinking, and
Whoa,
I was
whoa,
just
whoa.
gonna tell you that today's MLB segment is brought to you by Velvet Llama, premium canned cocktails crafted by NYC bartenders with a playful spirit. Enjoy their award-winning espresso martini with Italian espresso and chocolate notes, the crisp mascarpone bean with Nigerian ginger, or the spicy margarita with organic agave and jalapeno. These ready-to-drink treats are made with the finest ingredients. Grab yours at velvetlama.com and ride the smooth wave with Velvet Llama. And unfortunately for the Yankees, they did drop their game against the Red Sox Friday. We talked about the rain out Saturday. But Friday, they had gotten off to a good start. And, this was a pitching matchup between Sonny Gray and Ryan Weathers. And, you felt like that it was going to be kind of one of those scenarios. We'd seen Sonny struggle in the stadium all these years because Ben Rice, first inning home run, up 1-0. But then there was some fielding issues there in the third. Volpe not getting a beat on the double play ball there. So that scored a run, bless you, on an infield grounder. And then Jose Contreras, same thing, infield single to the pitcher. Weathers yanking the throw, pulling Goldschmidt out the bag. So that made it 2-1. And then he gives up a home run to Monasterio in the fourth, 3-1. Spencer Jones did bridge the gap at 3-2. That was nice to see. But then the rest of the game, just a solo home run by Grisham, and that was after a 2-run homer by Contreras, and that was your ball game. The bullpen's taking over. Chapman 2 on, nobody out, but they just couldn't rally, and it's just so annoying how he's pretty much been invincible since going to the Red Sox after being so bad for the Yankees those last couple of years and working as a setup guy in a variety of stops, including Kansas City, Pittsburgh, but somehow in Boston, he stopped sweating and stopped giving up big home runs. I don't know how that's happened, but it has. So he closes the door. So that was disappointing on Friday. And Weathers, it's been a little, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde recently. ERA is still solid at 3.86, but those 5 earned runs over 6 innings, and then Blackburn and Duvall were flawless there the last 3. But so you dropped that game. Luckily, the Rays had lost as well. And then, on to yesterday. which ended up being a pitcher's duel, and usually it is when Cam Schlittler's on the mound. And Ranger Suarez actually maybe one-upped him because Cam was just not able to get to that quality start. Went 5 2/3, 4 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts, but that sparkling ERA at 1.87. So he set the tone. I know he had a 10-pitch battle with Meyer that he got the better half of there. And then Ranger Suarez, 6 1/3, 6 hits, 1 run, no walks, and the 6 strikeouts. Their bullpen, Guerrero did a good job, but they were able to get to Slayton. And how this had happened, you look at this, Goldschmidt had given the Yankees a 1-0 lead in the 5th, but then Jose Contreras the next inning, not Jose Contreras, thinking about the former Yankee pitcher, but William Contreras there in the top of the 6th, has a 2-out double to tie the game. And then, the Yankee bullpen doing a good job there in the 7th and 8th inning. But then, bottom 8, after actually the first 2 batters of the inning had struck out, Cody Bellinger hits a huge home run, and he's been, worth his salary in gold this year. So that gave him a 2-1 lead. This is all with 2 outs. Rosario singles. He steals second. Grisham hits him in, little blue pitch there. So 3-1. And then Volpe working a walk, and then Jazz hits a 3-run homer using Aaron Judge's bat. So
kind of crazy.
Yeah, made it 6-1, and then Bednar 1-2-3. So Yankees 38-26, deadlocked there with the Rays. Rays percentage points ahead, tiebreakers, this and that, but they have not been playing well. I think 3-7 in their last 10. Lost to the Marlins yesterday, so a good opportunity for the Yankees this week to get back to where they need to be. Now, the Rays will be hosting the Red Sox, so that's the only thing you'd expect, even though the Rays aren't playing well, that they should be able to beat the Red Sox, especially there in Tampa. We'll see what happens, but that's an early Seymour spot tonight. And Yankees, I didn't realize it's a 6:40 start. Looks like it's on FS1. I don't know if it's going to be on Yes as well. I don't know if this will tell us, but it's Will Warren and Gavin Williams. Usually the midweek games you can get on both channels. But Warren was supposed to pitch actually on Saturday. Obviously the rain out, so he goes against Gavin Williams, who did pitch well against us last time out, and the Guardians obviously leading the Central. So this game will be on Yes.
It will be on Yes.
So that's good. Better than the national broadcasters.
Yeah, never good.
So listen, I know they won 2 out of 3, but expecting to win this series, expecting to win this game tonight. So let's go, and interested to see who's going to step up here now. Ben Rice, I'm expecting to really, carry the load, but hopefully that 3-run homer gets Jazz going, and we'll see who else steps up. Goldschmidt's been tremendous, so going to be interesting to see, but we'll do that pick in a second. And the Mets, we talked about it, Jordan, at the series, as the Mets take 2 out of 3 in San Diego.
That's right, dude. It was a pretty solid series. Not gonna lie. Obviously, again, you don't want to get too excited, whatever. But you're looking at Friday here, the 5-0 victory. On the heels of Christian Scott, who has been continuing to put out some pretty solid outings here. ERA is down to a 2.50. He pitches 5 2/3, gives up only 3 hits, no runs, 2 walks. The only thing you could say in terms of a critique, I suppose, is that he does get into some trouble with some location, which, again, the past few starts really hasn't done any damage necessarily, but it's why you see the 5 innings, 5 2/3. He doesn't really go that deep into games because his pitch count, he threw 98 pitches by then, especially at that point too, when you start to see more of that struggle. Mendoza doesn't really, I guess, give him much leash, honestly, which I guess is good. I mean, I guess the manager knows exactly what Scott can do, but nonetheless, you did get the scoring for the Mets started in the top of the second here. Jared Young hits another homer. That was 422 feet right center, made it 1-0, dude. Which I believe that's his 3rd of the year, I think, for Young. Which is pretty interesting because it seems like it's been coming in big spots too, at least to jumpstart the Mets offense, which I guess is good because at least someone is doing that. Top of the 3rd, you had a Bo Bichette triple to right that scored Torrens, made it 2-0. Torrens himself homers later on in the top of the 5th to make it 4-0. Excuse me. I think that was Terenz's 5th of the year or something like that. Beatty single later on as well, 5-0. But obviously, speaking of the nothing, the storyline there is definitely the pitching. Bullpen cleans it up. Brazoban, after having a tough open, I think, last time out, I think for Peterson, comes in, pitches an inning and a third, 2 strikeouts, no hits, solid. Weaver comes in the 8th inning. No problems, no walks, no Ks, no hits. Same thing for AJ Minter as well. So bullpen was really economical there. And obviously the shutout, huge for the Padres. And the Padres coming into this series, I know they have Michael King starting Friday, who's been solid. But, I mean, their offense has been pretty piss poor. I think in the month of May, Manny Machado was batting like 118 or something like that. He's batting 180 on the year. So the offense there has definitely been struggling. Only 3 hits for them on Friday, which, again, great for the pitching. Saturday here, tough loss. The McLean start, he kind of blew it a little bit. Austin Warren was really, I guess, the nail in the coffin there. But obviously, you look at the score 3-2, 6 hits as a team for the Mets. Runners in scoring position 1 for 4, so not a ton of opportunities there. And there just wasn't enough offense. I mean, Soto went 0 for 4 on Saturday, which is a shame because McLean pitched a gem, kind of bouncing back here. 6 innings, 3 hits, 1 earned run, 3 walks. Had some good plays in the field as well. Slider, backdoor, the movement, the fastball. Obviously not as many strikeouts as we're used to seeing, but still, working his way through the start. Just unfortunate there that Austin Warren comes in, for the 8th and 9th, I guess. Gives up a big homer, a 2-run blast from Furman, which that kind of gave the Padres the lead 3-2. And again, just because you kind of knew at that point, honestly, just the way the offense was going, I just didn't really think the Mets could come back from that. And they didn't, dude. And, of course, you see Mason Miller getting his 18th save of the season. And once you see that guy get trot out there, I mean.
It's over.
It really is over, which is a shame because, I don't know, going into this game kind of thought Griffin Canning on the mound, going to get to him. He throws 5 innings of 1 earned run ball. I think a Brett Beatty single in the 2nd. But I mean, it is what it is. I mean, that's been the story of the Mets offense, very up and down. Speaking of the ups and downs, I mean, obviously yesterday they score 7 runs, 13 hits as a team, absolutely routing the Padres 7-3. We mentioned it too. Benj, first career triple, a 5-for-5 game with 2 ribbies and a dinger, which is great. It seems like he's kind of, I want to say last series, or maybe it was even this series, they threw him in the leadoff spot here. And he's kind of sinking into that role pretty well, if you will. And again, Brazoban opens up for Minaya here. Minaya is kind of an interesting case here because his last few starts has been solid. Again, same deal, opener. Minaya comes in, long relief. He throws 4 innings, 2 earned runs, 3 Ks. Off speed was looking good, inducing a lot of ground balls and stuff like that. Location kind of shaky. But, I mean, it is what it is with Minaya, I guess, at this point. He ends up getting the win here for his first win of the season. But, I mean, again, you're paying this guy a lot of money here. It's just like,
what are we doing?
What are we doing? Ridiculous. But, again, story of the bullpen here. Doing a great job there. Raley, Minter, Weaver. That tandem was great. Williams had some trouble there in the 9th. I think he had like a pop out and a strikeout, and then it was a walk, and then it was a double, and there was like but then he ends up getting, I think, a strikeout to end the inning there, and obviously the game, which is great. Like we were saying, taking 2 out of 3 here against the Padres, I guess improving to 29-36 is always good here. Hopefully they can get some momentum going. I suppose. Again, it's I don't know. It's still such a weird scenario. I almost don't even know how to feel about the Mets winning some of these games because it still just feels like the season's over, to be honest. But, you got to keep playing these games. Off today at home against the Cardinals.
Yes, tomorrow.
And then I think it's a little homestand. I think they have the Braves next. So, again, hopefully you can, hopefully the offense can just remain consistent. Again, you take 2 out of 3 here. You can feel pretty good. Work your way to 500. And maybe you can get something, going for this trade deadline that's approaching. Maybe you can bolster the team. Who knows? But I still kind of maintain the fireman Mendoza Stearns. Like, it's
tight.
Yeah, still a little tight, dude. It was kind of interesting too, because I guess just with the NBA and the NHL, I mean, it really was the first weekend where I really wasn't that dialed into these games.
I mean, hard to blame you.
Yeah, no, especially again Friday night. I mean, horseshoe packed,
Hammered.
Knicks game. Nothing crazy, but
Yeah,
yeah, some Guinness and stuff, dude.
Nothing crazy.
But it was sick, obviously, because I mean, I'm sure we'll talk about it too. But it was, I mean, it's a great atmosphere over there at the horseshoe. But yeah, in any case, Mets off today, traveling back home, back in the diamond. Like, let's freaking go Mets. Okay, how about that?
Let's go Yanks.
What that doesn't like what? Just go ahead. Go ahead.
I know we're going back a ways, but do we have the picks updated?
Yeah, we do.
What are we looking at?
Okay. From the last pick segment here, I went 4-2. You went 1-5, Brian.
Oh, Jesus.
Ferocious. But you're still not, not out of it here.
Definitely
okay,
out of it.
123, 101, and 2 is my record, and then you're 117, 105, and 3. So
out of it, basically.
No, you're not.
Come on.
I mean, you had it within, I think, 3 last week, 3 games.
Yeah,
so
but
it's
it's
like,
just you have a day like that, and it just kills everything,
That's true. No, that is true. But I mean, you live to die another day, as they say.
And then, I mean, given that, I mean, you would think it would be my turn to pick, or I mean, what are we looking at?
Or
is it
yeah,
yours?
I don't know. I would just give it to you. I mean, you got the Yankees, right? Yankees.
Yeah,
should be in the
Yankees. I
game,
mean,
dude.
wait, why not? Just come on, strike
Just
up the
dude. Here's
music,
the music.
and another edition MLB Frenzy here on a Monday, short slate. But we're going to Progressive Field here, Cleveland, Ohio. Will Warren, Gavin Williams. The Guardians just on the heels of taking 2 out of 3 at Yankee Stadium. So Yankees looking to return the favor, and I think they will, and I think they get off to a good start tonight. Warren, the extra rest, rejuvenated. I think he goes 6 1/3, 9 strikeouts, and only 4 hits and 1 run allowed. And we're going to say Ben Rice. And how about this? Ali Sanchez with his first career Major League home run at the catcher position. I think Williams hammered 5 runs over 4 1/3, and the Yankees end up winning 7-3. So we're gonna go Yankees and the over.
Yankees with the over there for Brian. Could have guessed that one. All right. My first game, like you said, 7 games tonight, so gonna have to pick most of them, right? 6, 7, 8 games. 8 games. All right. Everyone relax here. Let's go to Toronto first, I suppose. Rogers Center, Phillies, Blue Jays. How about Christopher Sanchez? 7-2, 146. The hitless inning streak, or the scoreless inning streak, excuse me. Put to rest, I think, his last start, but obviously still dealing this year. And I would imagine he does not really get intimidated here by this Blue Jays lineup. 32 and 34 are the Blue Jays. Look at their last 5 games. They took 2 out of 3 against the Blue Jays, against the Orioles, but then dropped 2 out of 3 against the Braves. So again, kind of up and down, which has been the story of the Blue Jays here, dealing with some injuries. But nonetheless, I think Sanchez, 7 innings, 1 earned run ball, solid. Patrick Corbin, who a tick below 4 ERA this season. I don't care. Kyle Schwarber, 24th dinger. Why not, dude? Maybe Brandon Marsh has himself a day, maybe like a 3 for 4 day with a double, a couple of RBIs. Phillies win this game 5-2. Philadelphia and the under.
First time I've ever said this in a frenzy. Let's go to Las Vegas, Nevada. The A's with a 6-game homestand in Vegas. I believe temperatures will be around 100 for first pitch. That's unfortunate for not only the spectators, but the players. And it's Kyle Harrison and Jeffrey Springs here. Milwaukee minus 149, A's plus 133, A's 3 under, Brewers 17 over. I mean, enough said there. And I think Harrison, Tony, 7 strong, 2 earned runs, 8 strikeouts. And I think the Brewers end up winning this one 4-2. Give me the Brewers and the under.
Brewers under. All right, second game here. Let's keep this economical, going from one great pitcher to the next. Spencer Arrighetti and the Houston Astros are going to be in Angels Stadium here. as Grayson Rodriguez tries to bring his ERA down from a 9.50. Not a ton of innings here, 18 innings pitched. But nonetheless, dude, Arrighetti, same deal. Over-under is a 9 here as Houston's the minus 132 favorites. I mean, again, it's hard to just not have a similar mock-up here. I mean, Arrighetti deals. Why not? Like, a full game shutout for Arrighetti, first of his career, dude. Grayson Rodriguez struggles a little bit, doesn't go deep in this game, obviously. I guess just Astros clean it up. 4-0 Houston under.
All right, so third and final already. I would say let's go to Tropicana Field and we'll do the old, well, if they lose, who cares? Give me the Rays over the Sox. I know Conley early, Seymour the 5.23 ERA, but this offense is terrible. And I think the Rays at home, they've struggled on the road, but at home, you know, they're usually pretty good. I think they'll win 4-1. Give me the Rays in the under.
Rays under.
Home.
But at home, all right. Last game here. I mean, Mariners, maybe? I mean, I don't know, dude. Mariners, have they dropped 2 in a row?
Are they home, though? They're not at home,
They're
though.
on the road, dude. On the road, though, 15-16. Orioles 19-15 at home.
What about on the road?
Over under another 9 spot. I guess give me the Mariners. Emerson Hancock, who recently pitched against the Yankees.
Did he?
I don't know.
I don't think he did.
No, he recently pitched against the Mets. 6 innings, 2 earned runs, 7 Ks. That's where I remember seeing him. Pretty solid there. Right-hander out of Georgia. Give me another 6 innings, 2 earned runs out of him. Chris Bassett, 5 1/3, 4 earned runs. Rosarena has 4 stolen bags this game. Watch out for that. I think he's got like 18 on the year or 20, something like that. It doesn't matter. Mariners here. Is it going to go over? I can see maybe a 6-3. Oh, 6-3. Shit, that would be a push. All right, give me a 7-3 spot here from the Mariners. Seattle over, bang.
And just like that, your MLB frenzy here on a Monday. Hopefully not a 1-5 spot looming, Tony. But, you know, we will see what happens. And we can keep the music up. And another, you know, outstanding edition here of the Immaculate Grid.
Okay.
And, you know, we got some good ones out there already. How about Silver Slugger Giants? Madison Bumgarner.
Love that, dude.
My Addison.
Madison. Bumgarner. 3%.
There we go.
Dude.
Above him, Rajai Davis.
Nice.
And above him, Jeff Fasaro.
Who do you have for Brave Silver Slugger?
Brave Silver Slugger, I have Javi Lopez.
How much?
4. What do you got?
Max Fried?
What is he?
I don't know.
No, God.
I mean, you would think. Come on.
Above
the
him,
pitchers.
Eddie Rosario. I actually was stumbling on this. I feel like I'm just missing a bunch. This is an easy one, I feel like, right?
Off the top of my dome, I would say R.A. Dickey.
Yeah, do that.
Big Seattle guy.
And then Jorge Polanco.
Classic. Got shut down over the weekend.
Great.
Not good.
Gio Urshela.
Gio Urshela.
And then Troy Glass.
David Wright. Point.
Troy Glass. I have to say, one of those baseball players from the early 2000s, like forgotten.
Yeah,
great player.
Great grid guy.
Yeah, great grid guy.
Football.
Football. This
Speedy.
one isn't as easy,
No,
but
it never is.
We'll do with what we got. Giants, Falcons, Matt Bryant.
Giants, Falcons, Matt Bryant. Oh. 2%.
Underneath him, TJ Duckett.
Nice.
To the right of him, Zane Gonzalez, a Tony
Classic.
favorite. And then next to him, Lavernius Coles.
Nice. Dude.
Dead Nuts, Peyton Hillis.
Oh.
P-E-Y-T-O-N.
Stop it. 6%.
So for the receiver, I had Toomer. But I'm almost thinking, who's the guy?
Amani Toomer, dude?
Yeah, and I thought, because I don't think Ike Hilliard did it. I was just trying to get creative. But who's the guy that they have now?
On the Giants?
Oh, Wandale, maybe?
Wandale Robinson?
Let me just see something here. Oh yeah, Hilliard was just short. But I kind of think Wandale. Unless, who else am I thinking of here?
Plaxico Burress.
No, I mean Akeem Nicks too, but you know what? Go with Wandale. I feel like maybe not everybody will put that.
All right.
Yeah.
5%.
There we go.
There we go.
So the Vikings.
Jefferson.
No, I had Thielen at 9. I guess
that's pretty solid.
Yeah, because I'm trying to think. I mean, Chris Carter will be higher. Randy Moss. I was just trying to think of like anybody else back in the day, but yeah, I guess just go Adam Thielen.
Adam Thielen.
Yeah, and then Keenum was too high. And then I didn't really have anything for. So I guess look up Vikings Falcons.
Vikings Falcons players. All right, so we got going on here. Couple guys, couple quarterbacks here.
Not Chris Chandler.
Yeah. No. Maybe rushing here. What we got here?
Not Amir Abdullah. Oh, quarter rail? But I wonder if that's gonna. I feel like that's gonna be high. Maybe I'll check it.
Quarter rail?
Yeah, 16. I mean, is there anybody that you recognize or
that jumps off the page? I mean, it's tough. A lot of these guys are old. 1960s.
Gary or Morton Anderson. Not long.
This is a defensive tackle from Atlantic City. Went to Bucknell.
Went to Bucknell.
Yeah, no.
Jackson? Grady Jackson?
No. I mean, I guess.
If there's no one familiar, we'll just go with quarter rail.
I mean, I don't know if. I mean, we do have a quarterback here.
From when?
He was in the league from 1991 to 2010. And he was drafted by the Falcons, which like I didn't even know that, to be honest. Hall of Fame quarterback.
Warren Moon?
Southern Miss.
Oh, Brett Favre.
Yeah.
You think
that's going to be too much?
Yeah, just do quarter rail.
Quarter rail. I didn't know he was drafted by Atlanta.
Yeah.
Quarterell Patterson.
Okay, and then we just need Vikings, Browns. It's not Grant Delpit, right?
Let's see. Grant Delpit. Let's see. All players go down to D. I do not see Delpit. So negative on the Delpit here. And you said obviously Keenum too high. Another quarterback here. This guy is a backup dude. I mean, he was the backup in Jacksonville this past season.
Backup.
Also went to Southern Miss. Undrafted. Came in with San Francisco in 2018 where he had 8 starts. He also had 8 starts in San Francisco in 2020.
No.
No.
Fuck, dude. I know who this is, too.
He's from Little Rock, Arkansas. I know this guy, and then he was with Cleveland in 21, Minnesota from 22 to 24. Yeah, when you hear this guy's name, it's going to be like
So, no, I just forget his name. Yeah.
That's the most important thing. All right, let's see maybe something else. Running back here, 2nd round draft pick.
Cam Akers?
in 2010 out of Auburn.
No.
This guy's kind of a bum. Yeah, no, forget that guy. Let's see what else we can do. No.
Not Osweiler. No. Damn, dude, that Niners quarterback.
I know, dude.
He had a little run.
Punter?
Tommy Townsend?
He was a punter with Denver from 2010 to 2014.
Sauerbrunn?
No. Led the league in, I guess, punt yards in 2011. No. Then was with Cleveland from 2016 to 2018. Yes.
Justin Colquitt.
Britton,
his brother.
Oh, really?
Yep.
There it is, dude. Britton.
There we
Colquitt for a .2.
43.
Very nice work. On to the hardwood. Game 3.
But no theme.
No Knicks, no Spurs.
What do you think about that?
Kind of dropping the ball. No pun intended.
Yeah, right? Right?
Yeah, right?
You know what I mean, right? Brooke Lopez, Lakers, Bucks.
Lakers, Bucks, Brooke, Lopez. Oh, 10%.
Okay. Lakers, Magic could be an Ariza spot.
Trevor Ariza, like could be or is. Nice, dude.
And then for the assists for the Lakers, Kendall Marshall.
.4. Nice.
There we go. All right. And then let's see here. On the assists for Cleveland, let me see.
J.R. Smith. Wow.
Garland
For the assist for Cleveland. Darius.
Yep.
8% for Darius.
Okay, let's see. On the Memphis side of things. Oh, in Memphis Magic, we could do one of my favorite three-point shooters, Mike Miller.
8%.
Oh, and then also
Ooh.
what we could do is okay, no, I'm thinking of somebody else. Cleveland. But anyway, the Memphis assists we could do Memphis is not. Oh, Mike Bibby.
For the assists for Memphis, Mike. Bibby. 11% for Bibby. Ernie says, check the chat.
Yeah,
bars.
Jazz.
I don't know. Dude.
Yeah. I mean, good homer, but, you know.
You know?
You gonna get it together? Okay, so 3 left here. The Magic and the Cavs. Magic Cavs. It's not Dwight Howard.
Jay Crowder?
Jay Crowder, though. Cavs Bucks.
Okay.
Yeah, Cavs Bucks, Jay Crowder.
Nice, 4%.
Magic Cavs. Maybe I'll check Capono.
Augustin.
No. DJ Augustin, though. I don't think he was on the Cavs, right? No. Damn. Yeah, I guess if you want to look up Cavs Magic.
All right. Let's get back in here now. Cavs, Magic players. Come on now. Couple of guys here. that you know.
I mean, Shaq. I don't know if that's. I'm guessing that's going to be too high.
Yeah. All right. This is a guy here. I would imagine he's not that high, but 5-time NBA champion. Was drafted by the Phoenix Suns in 1988, second-round pick out of Arizona.
Oh, Steve Kerr.
Steve Kerr, right?
Yep.
Let's do Steve Kerr.
And then Grayson Allen's too high for the last one. So
Bucks, Grizzlies.
OJ Mayo?
Who?
Yeah, I think it's OJ Mayo. Just check.
Like, just check over here.
I mean, I guess just put it in. It's got to be OJ Mayo. Mayo.
Yeah, it's already it's there.
Yeah, 10%.
10% for Mayo.
All right, 55. Not bad.
And now we're on to the ice, dude.
Yeah.
Okay. We're talking 50 assists. We're talking born outside the U.S. All right, everyone relax here. Edmonton, St. Louis, Curtis Joseph. And that's really...
Zuccarello is 7% for born outside.
From Minnesota?
Yeah.
Really? There we go. All right. Mats Zuccarello.
S.
Mats Zuccarello. 7%. Nice, dude. Yeah, let's just do Curtis Joseph over here. I don't think I know anyone else really. 4%. All right. All right. Oilers. Oilers. Canucks. Evander Kane.
Evander Kane, I think, is
high.
Yeah.
Like you know for a fact.
Like it's 25%.
Oh fuck, dude. All right. Well, let's not do that. I guess we can do Evander Kane for born outside the U.S.
Yeah.
0.3. There we go. Everyone's using them with the Canucks. All right, so we'll skip that one. And then I guess Minnesota, St. Louis. You can do the Pat Maroon spot. Again, I don't really know many other ones. This is kind of a tough grid. 14%. Dead nuts. We can do Carson Souzy.
Oh, and I know what we could do on the 50 assists.
What do you got for who? JT Miller.
Jonathan Huberdeau.
Jonathan Huberdeau for born outside?
Yep.
Huberdeau. 0.2. Let's go, dude. And I guess, for the Canucks, Sedin brothers, Pettersson did it. I would imagine JT's got to be the lower one. 2%. Nice. And that's actually kind of sick because I feel like for St. Louis now, because you can do the Gretzkys, you can probably do Tarasenko, but I'm pretty sure Brendan Shanahan or Rob Thomas. Rob Thomas probably higher than Shanahan. Is it with an E? Oh, it is with an E. Idiot. Brendan
Shanahan.
4% there. And now I just need, I guess, a lookup spot.
A lookup spot?
Yeah. This is a guy.
Let's see.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a tough one. I mean, I feel like, yeah, dude.
Just trying to get the right one.
No Kane.
Hold on.
I know. I think Messier played for the Canucks too, but I don't think that's a good one.
So there is a guy. There really isn't a lot of guys I've heard of, but there is a guy whose last name is a name that is shared by 3 players in the league currently that are brothers.
3 brothers.
Very prominent brothers.
In the league. So like the Hughes brothers.
Yes, there you go. So just type it in. Maybe it'll come up. Take a guess.
But I mean, it's not.
Hughes is the last name.
It's not any of them.
So
not Quinn, not Jack.
Keep going. Okay, yeah, it's on the screen right now.
Okay, it's on the screen right now. All right, I'm gonna take. All right. I mean, What the fuck is this, dude?
No, because it's on the screen, but I guess there's two of them. Because he played from. Is there somebody with the Hughes that played from 74 to 81?
A Hughes from 74 to 81?
Because you're saying it's John, but I don't know if they wouldn't count that playing for the Phoenix Roadrunners.
Oh.
Is that why? I mean, I guess just do John, see what happens.
John Hughes right here.
Yeah, I guess they didn't count those years.
Interesting.
How about that?
Wow.
How about that pull?
.07 for a 32.
You love it.
Oh, yeah, you got to love it, dude. And just like that.
Just like that. But yeah, I mean, dude, it's just like with Ernie and Jazz, it's like the same thing. Like, it's, we want him to play well. And he's been inconsistent, but he's been picking up of late. And I think it's just those times when it's like, well, I mean, you hit the homer, but you came home and you were stoned last night. You know what I mean, right? I mean, basically.
So no hope?
No, it's not that it's no hope, but I think it's like, those warts, unless Jazz is going to help us win a World Series, those warts and those negative things are going to be there. So it's up to him to really put it together, right? Get it together.
Yes, no,
right?
he does.
You got to
figure it out.
Yeah,
Dude. What are you doing? You want 40 and 40. Like, what are we doing?
So Bucket, that's why we haven't heard from him. The girlfriend. She stayed over.
What?
No, doesn't it say?
She
On
stayed
Saturday night,
over.
she stayed over. So back at her place, her sister and I watched the Rory doc, and I glazed Nance. That one must have been interesting with the sister. Martin told her, you got to give me a shout out. I'm truly in love, and the girlfriend family loves me. I mean, congratulations to you, Michael. How about that? All right. And then he's talking about Jack's tournament, him and Nance, buddies for 2 years. So
that's nice.
All good stuff. All good stuff out of
I'm
Michael
glad he's
Bucket.
happy.
Very, very poetic.
Very positive.
So, and speaking of that, like we already kind of mentioned it, but it was the JT Poston. That was great.
Yes.
Were you able to get any coverage over the weekend, or was a hit and miss, but more of a miss?
Yeah, kind of more of a miss. The busy weekend. I was, trying to keep track again of my picks, the old Bear dudes. But yeah, no, I mean, from what I saw though, highlights, gorgeous, Memorial. I mean, it was a tough course, dude.
I mean, it's a major venue. That's what it feels like, right?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, guys were struggling. So, it was a good tournament. It's nice to see someone like Postman winning a playoff like he did.
$4 million. Great. U.S. Open.
Exactly. That little tidbit for him to be able to qualify now is like that's huge for him.
And then, you had Ryan Gerard. That's a solid finish for him. $2.2 million. Not bad. And even third place, Wyndham Clark, 11 under, former U.S. Open champ himself at LA Country Club, $1.4 million. Tommy Fleetwood and Burns tied at 10 under. Christopher Rattan, who won a couple of weeks ago, 8 under par. He tied with Alex Fitzpatrick. All of a sudden is outplaying his brother Matthew since they won that team event. That's great to see. And then rounding out your top 10, you had Eric Cole in 8th, Alex Noren 9th, and then Siwoo Kim and Mavic Neely both tied at 5 under par. Rory and Adam Scott and Justin Rose and Scotty Scheffler and JJ Spawn and Patrick Cantley all on the outside of that top 10, tied for 12th. Cantley was 17th. Justin Thomas slid in the top 20. It looks like at 2 under par, fired a 65. And that was some resilience, Tony. I don't know if you saw it, but rallied late, 5 over par to make the cut. And then, over the weekend, he shoots 7 under. So, I mean, that was impressive stuff, so from +5 to -2 and to make himself 269,000. So not bad. Nicholas, JT, the daughter,
the handshake,
that.
That was nice.
Yeah,
we were able to watch a lot.
The closing, really liked some early coverage Thursday, Friday, missed Saturday, but then was back at it on Sunday. So that was great. We'll see what the Canadian Open looks like this week, but that's always a fun tournament. And then, like we said, it's U.S. Open, 3rd major of the season, just like that.
That's right, dude.
And then I would imagine, Michael, it is a Andrew Catalan spot. So I know that'll take you out of the mix.
He's not watching.
We talked about Nelly. Congratulations to her. I think Tyrrell Hatton won the live event, so maybe the last live event ever. We'll see. The hockey on Saturday, the overtime, the back, the forth. People are calling it the best start to an NHL Stanley Cup Finals ever.
It is, I think.
But that'll be tomorrow, Game 4, so pivotal game there. See if the Hurricanes can even the series. But that's been classic. And then Knicks tonight. And I said, so I guess I'm raising the white flag. I think the sweep, the win tonight. I just think
calling the sweep.
Spurs opportunity. They had it in hand, Tony, but were unable to convert.
Do you think a lot of that, like you said, I think there were like 2 big plays on Friday where Wemby, could have either tied the game, taken the lead there, in the final seconds.
Yeah, missed the shot. Turnover.
Do you think it's just like Spurs, like young team and experience is kind of showing?
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. This run for the Knicks, what is it, 14 straight?
14 straight.
Kind of nuts.
Historic run.
Seems like nothing's slowing them down. Not even the ticket prices, Tony. So.
I don't think they're gonna have any problems, packing out the Garden. Dude.
Yeah,
no.
So
not at all.
they're 2.5-point favorites. I'm gonna say I don't know. They win 109-100, commanding 3-0 lead. Give Brunson a triple double. What about you?
It's hard to knock that. What'd you say? 109, 10 what?
109-100.
100. Yeah, I can see that hammering the under, the good defense, and Brunson is just. The guy's an absolute animal. Like it really is so impressive. I honestly, again, I don't watch a ton of basketball, but he's just so freaking clutch, dude. Like whenever you need to rely on him again, like in the last 4 minutes, even if you're blowing a 14-point lead, it's like he's just able to calm everyone down. Hits his shot. He's in his office. Mid-range jumper, just swishing it.
He has an office out in the court.
Come on, dude. You know the deal.
I never heard of that before.
You never heard in his office? Like
no.
In his spot,
No, it's a good thing. You could put your name on it.
Yeah,
right?
There we go, dude.
Get some credit.
So yeah, dude, I would say maybe like a 108-99 call.
Okay, so right in there.
Right in there, dude.
So yeah.
Are you pumped for the game? Are you gonna watch the? You watch it at home tonight?
Alternate TV,
Damn.
volume off.
Okay.
But Josh V on cord, hammered.
Yeah. I think Mike and I are gonna do a horseshoe tonight.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Great atmosphere.
There you go, dude. But you better be careful though. No sleep last night. The horseshoe tonight.
Yeah, I know.
Kind of tough.
Dude.
Kind of a tough back to back.
Definitely a little bit of a run, dude. But it's all right,
Southport.
I don't know. Maybe
Chop meat.
No, I didn't have time to meal prep. Busy weekend.
Okay. And yes, Michael, we understand. By the way, we get it.
A man must do his job.
That's
dude.
it, Michael.
And Michael's getting that job done.
Yes,
that's for sure, dude.
That's all we need to touch on that. So yeah, let's just win tonight, Yankees. Pumped to watch that later. But yeah, I think a great show today.
Buttoned up,
just like Budka. But we really appreciate.
Maybe not.
We really appreciate everybody who tuned in and continues to comment, like, and subscribe. All of the archives on the YouTube page. Tony, Michael, Renee, and Jane Costume, the merch at DowntimeTV.com. Want everybody to enjoy the day, enjoy the games. Let's go Yankees, and we will see you mañana.
Bets are off.
Hey guys, Tony here from Downtime TV checking in. I want to thank all our fans out there who's been liking, subscribing, sharing our content. You guys are the best. You guys are our bloodline. You make us love what we do. Thanks again.